motto in any other society, which is the IMACI Society, also as a secretary. Well, I'm also holding the course strap for my own mechanical engineering, and I'm currently studying in the mechanical engineering degree year 4, semester 1.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow, too many positions.
Yeah, it's a little bit more, I can say.
I think I can't memorize it all, but I try lah. You know.
But the most important one would be the vice president in training in the first aid unit, I can say, right now in the school, which we contribute the most, I can say.
Wow.
Yeah.
So great.
But at least we know most about the focus topic today, that we know Daniel Ipatan is the vice president under the training department of FAU, which is first aid unit. And talking about the terms FAU, the first FA, which is first aid, we are curious about, Daniel, you yourself, you possess a life support certificate, because if we want to introduce you more, you are actually also a part of the St. John ambulance member, right?
Yes, that's correct, in the adult members.
Ooh, in the adult members. So we are curious, because a person possess a life support certificate is way more different from the normal civilians. Like us, some of us, we don't even know first aid. Some of us, we just learn the basic first aid. So Daniel, talk about yourself. Where do you learn your life support skills?
All right, so I've been starting my, not to say career, also got interest in becoming the first aider. Okay, because I can't use the term medic, right? So I'm just use a first aider because I've been actively participated in the St. John ambulance since in secondary school, Form 4. I've been actively joined, and I joined a lot of duty, especially in the schools. And after I finished my SPM, I've just came out and joined the adult members in St. John Ambulance Malaysia. So I'm currently in the KL number 5 CAD, which is the Combined Adult Divisions. And so far, what will be the most things that I've done in the St. John Ambulance as an adult member is that I'll be able to serve the community even bigger, which is I can go to the concert duty and also go to a bigger event like a marathon duty with more confidence. And also I can say, I don't have to think of, I'm just a cadet, so I don't have the chances, or so-called the necessity in helping out with the community which need help, I can say. And apart from that, I also learned some extra things like the basic life support at the National Heart Association Malaysia.
Wow,
NHAM.
National Heart Association Malaysia.
I've taken BRS course, and that time I'm already in college. I'm in
TAR.
FAU. Yes, in FAU. We go out to the NHAM together with some of the FAU member to take this course. Yeah. So that's about.
So that's about yourself.
Yes.
Learning from the life support skills.
Yes.
You ask very great questions, because I also St. John member before. Yeah, ex St. John member.
Oh wow. Okay. Good.
So I
That's
think
good.
first aid skill are really good to learn that, because you can save your life, or you can even save yourself.
So actually, Puisan is a ex first aid
St. John.
ex St. John member. Sorry lah, because you know why, I'm a ex Red Crescent member. So just different names, but we have the same concept.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have the same aim, I can say.
Yeah.
Correct.
Talk about FAU. Daniel, can you emphasize what is FAU, like first aid unit in TAR UMT, since there are many new students enter the school?
Okay, sure. So just to let you have some brief understanding, also a brief history about FAU, is that FAU established in 1979 it formed because of an accident happened in the school, which causing the patient lost a lot of blood when they were transported to the hospital, and they can't save the life because, as I said, they lost all the blood. And that time that the Tarshan's College Society, they have one, I'm not sure what the society thinks, they urged the community in TAR College to form a first aid unit in order to give earlier injury treatment.
That's what initiate them.
Yes, correct. So in first aid unit in TAR UMT, what we do is that we provide immediate and also early injury treatment for the students in order to prevent some unwanted worsening in the injury, and also to preserve the life. Sometimes we may think that that is just a minor injury and we don't have to give a full response or fast response, but it's actually not the correct idea. It's because we actually need to show a professionalism in order to give a trust to the other students that we actually can do something for them. We can prove that we can save their life, and also we can actually to prevent the worsening effect onto the injury that they have right now.
We're not just providing first aid, we're also providing some care.
Yes.
We provide care, we provide some guidance, even support for them, not just physically, mentally.
Yes, and just add some extra thing, which is that we do provide some training, also like some basic training to the members, like community sociology, that they want to go to somewhere else for the duty, or they have an event but they don't want to get the first aid members to be there, so they have to learn some basic first aid skills. So we do provide something like that, and also we do provide some first aid kit to lend them for them to use. Yeah.
Can I still join your society?
Yeah, sure. You are so welcome, and we need more manpower.
If you join FAU, me and you gonna be the same society again.
Actually, okay lah, because I also can learn something.
Something new lah, something new apart from your high school. Yeah. So, oh, talking about that, did you know that we have posted questions in our IG story? With our TAR Radio official account.
Yes.
There are actually few questions few response from our fans, where I'm gonna read it out, their own experience on facing all those minor or even major injuries. So first of all is Brian Poon. Brian Poon says that he had crush injury to left middle finger, distal phalanx. I think it's around the fingers, and it's in the middle finger. Okay, so he says that the flesh split open and had to be sewed back again. So I think it's awful. And moving on to the next one, which is Chun Chuan. Chun Chuan she's basically one of our TAR Radio committee, and she mentioned that she broke her humerus, back then in middle school, and when she trying to do a high jump without any safety measure. And as for the third fans, I think it's a he or she, but because he or she never mentioned, but the fan account is DCCL_02. Well, the fan answered in Mandarin. Well, the fan said that back then after tuition class, it was raining cats and dogs, and he or she traveling back with motorbikes, but at the same time, he or she forgot to bring his wallet. Its own wallet, so there's no identification along with the fan. So what happened is there are police patrol around, and the fan was
so
nervous and decided to speed up his own bike, and in the end he felt injured and covered all his body with blood and scratches all over his body. The worst case is there are a big scar left behind. And another fans, which is Chan_Rohan, he mentioned that I don't think this is a smart move. He mentioned that he took a shortcut and got cut by bar wire instead. So I think
that's really not a smart move. I can say
it's not a smart move.
So Daniel, can you share a few experience regarding your real life handling patients or casualty within the campus or out of the campus?
Based on all those response from the fans, as what they mentioned, based on their own experience.
Okay, alright. So I'll basically give you the inside the school and outside of school. I'll give you inside of school first. So basically inside of the TAR UMT, what we usually met will be those minor injury, which include of the abrasion and also some sprain cases. But I can say that's a kind of minor injury, not so serious, but we're still taking care in very good care to ensure that everything is good and there's no infections going to happen. But so far in the school, the major issue, also got the worst cases that we have met is usually the medical cases, which include the seizure case. And just previously, on few weeks before, we have encountered around 2 cases of seizure case, which include the staff. Okay, and the staff is like sudden unconscious, and also goes like gonna have a stroke. So it's gonna go into the stroke, but it's actually a seizure case. So I think this is very important in order to let the schools know like what is the medical conditions of each of the person, so that we can take note and take more precautions to this kind of people. And next time when we were to treat them, so we know what we need to do. Yeah.
So I have a question. Do you guys send ambulance?
Okay. So basically, for that one, yes, we do send ambulance because we need the hospital to have further checking to see what's the actual things happen to the casualty itself. But if the case, so-called if the injury or also the medication history that have met by the casualty is not so serious and it recovers after we have treated them, and after the rest, then we won't bring them to hospital unless they requested to. Yeah, and that's in the school. But if you were to get out, check out of the school, the worst one I've met is the motor vehicle accident, which involve the TAR students. If you know where's the way going to Zoo Negara after we going out from the East Campus itself, that's going out the bridge. Yes, they're going out the flyover.
I think I hear this story. I'm not here, I know this incident before.
Yeah, that corner. The student itself fell from the bike because of the slippery conditions on the road. And the worst injury that we found is that there's a big cuts on the hand. And actually we can see through the nervous, not to say the nervous system, the inner part of the tissues, yes, the tissues itself. Yeah, and we treated them and we advised the students to go to the clinic for further treatments. But I can say the whole body itself have all the injury. But luckily that time we are just going out to buy something at the pharmacy with my friends at FAU members, and we found out and we just stopped by and helped out.
Luckily lah.
Yes, it's just luckily, yes. Yeah.
I think that's a fate. It's like, the patient's gonna fail, and then Daniel passed by. Oh.
Yes. But actually that one he already fell down. He already fall down, so we just help out.
Pusan, listening to all these stories makes me feel nervous,
so
flashy. I've realized that that's how important FAU in TAR UMT. I think we should have a break now.
Yeah.
We should get into a song break so that we can relax ourselves. Yes. And we'll focus more on the next talk set, which is talking about blood donation. We'll be right back. So you guys curious, right? We'll be right back in the next talk set.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
I'm falling asleep to your voice in my head, dreaming of things that will never come true. I'm falling again inside of my head, wondering, do you ever think of us the way I do? 'Cause I'm dreaming of you day and night. Hands on my thighs as we drive past the city lights, having the time of our lives. So I'm wondering, do you ever think of us? All the plans we made before you left, do you ever think of that? What you left behind, the pieces I had to piece back. I'm falling again inside of my head, asking myself, are you thinking of us when you're out and about? Are you thinking of us? Are you thinking of me? Do you think about us? Oh, I'm wondering, do you ever think of us? All the plans we made before you left, do you ever think of that? What you left behind, the pieces I had to piece back. 我想问，你想了我吗？ 我想问，你想了我们吗？你想了我们吗？你想了我们吗？
Okay, hello, welcome back, guys. The song that you guys listen to is "Do You," composed by Eunice. Well, Eunice which is one of my friend. So, and she recently uploaded a song to YouTube channel. So, for more details, if you guys want to listen to a song, there's a link description under our comment section. So, tap in and then listen again if you want to listen again.
Yeah, you can follow her YouTube channel and come back. Talking about bloods, I found that, Zhen told me that FAU is having a blood donation event in upcoming week 5, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. Actually, in upcoming week 5, even though we know that there is a blood donation campaign happening, and if I'm not mistaken, it's named August Blood Donation Campaign, right?
Yes, correct. It's ABDC.
ABDC.
Yes, correct. It's ABDC.
Okay, because back then in March, remember there's a blood donation campaign back then in March, but now it's August. So Danny, we have a question. How do FAU organize blood donation campaign, and what are the procedures and challenges you guys face?
Okay, so usually this blood donation campaign is considered as the biggest event from First Aid Unit, and we actually collaborate with the blood bank, which is Pusat Darah Negara (PDN), and we collab with them. We talk to them to see what are the arrangement they want to do, and they just send the manpower to do the necessary stuff like taking the blood and also to check all of the necessary stuff lah. So what will be FAU doing will be we have a form of organizing committee in order to run this event successfully and smoothly to ensure that everything goes good and there's no mistake to be done. And the main challenges that we face is usually, as I said, the organizing committee is very hard to find. That's first thing. And also we have a lot of stuff in to prepare. Like for this ABDC, we organize it on week 5 and it's actually quite rushed for us to prepare because it's actually just 5 weeks time before after the sem break. Yeah, so there's not a lot of students coming back. So yeah, that's the main challenges that we face, I can say.
Yeah, sound a bit difficult because you need to prepare a lot of things, then week 5 already the event.
Yes.
Actually, do you know that I heard the staff say before donating the blood, you cannot do this, you cannot do that. There is some
Not
requirement.
staff like those even doctors. When we have consult with doctors before we donate our blood, like they will see whether you have any conditions, that unique condition like sickness or something.
So basically, what is the requirement of donating the blood?
Okay, so basically there are few mains one I can say, which I won't go being into so deeply because that's not so necessary. So the main things will be, the first one is that you have to ensure to have around 5 to 6 hours of sleep. Okay, and then before you would want to donate the blood, you have to get a heavy meal. All right.
Heavy meal.
Yes, it's a heavy meal. Before you donating the blood, you have to get a heavy meal,
So-
like not the bread and biscuits. Okay, so it's like to eat the rice and also some noodles.
Is that means like before I donate your blood, like I have my lunch, heavy lunch, and then straight away I go for
Not to say straight away, it's just that you have to get some break after you having a lunch, like maybe 30 minutes to 1 hour.
Okay.
Yeah, and then after that, you are aging in between 18 to 60 years old. Yeah, if you were to less than 18 years, you have to get the parent consent letter.
Oh, so you can donate blood
Yes,
below 18.
but you have to get a consent letter from the parents.
Huh.
Yeah, okay. And to ensure that there's no alcohol consumptions within 24 hours.
Yeah, this one I totally agree.
Yeah, so basically, in the last one would be to have a good health lah. Yeah, only that.
Oh, so now I have a clear understanding from your explanations. Actually, before that, I wish to donate my blood, but the nurse say I have lack of iron. So I think some of the people may say may have the same problem with me. So can you tell me more about the reason of me for the donors
like,
unable to donate the
Not
blood?
just Puisan itself, I believe among our TAR radio committees, last time when they visit March the blood donation campaign, they wanted to donate their blood, but once they get consult, they say that they have not say problem, but they are not entitled to donate their blood because one of the mineral, iron, their lack of iron. So is there anything that most people can encounter this? Can counter this.
Overcome this. Okay. So basically, iron itself, you can get it from vegetables. So it's actually advisable to have like vegetable and also meat. Also, I can say balanced diet in your eating, in your daily habits, and also make sure you have good what they call the exercise and also good eating habits, I can say, and not to take all the snacks and also those like unhealthy food. That's the thing. Okay,
Eat
but
your greens.
yes, and maybe some of the people naturally after they born they are lack in all those iron stuff, so they take supplements.
Genetically.
Yes, it's genetic. So usually, what will the nurse provide is that they'll provide you some medicine in order to get your irons up and also those some blood stuff.
I think I believe all the audience have listened to what our guest today, Daniel Ibatan, just told. Eat your greens. Eat your eat your greens. Balanced diet. Stop snacking. Unhealthy snacking.
Sleep well. Sleep well. Yes.
Sleep well.
Okay.
I know. Welcome to the 4th week. So we just begin our assignment. So please lah, spend most of the time sleep lah. Just go and sleep at least 8 hours lah.
Yeah.
So So actually, that's most of the I would say question and interview that is benefit towards the audience and listeners. Actually, by the end of today's program, we have one last request from Daniel.
Yeah, sure.
Do you have anything to tell about the mention what's about FAU and the upcoming August blood donation campaign? Like the way you want to promote it?
Okay, sure. But before I go into ABC, I would like to urge everyone here is that if you face any problems in a health condition or you need assistance in your injury, you can always contact to our first aid unit at DSA and find us there lah. So you can ensure you are in the safe conditions. And for sure, the last thing about the ABDC, we would like to urge everyone to come and donate your blood.
Yes.
Our date is on 31st of July until 4th of August from 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Day 1 to go Abdul Rahman TAR, the main hall itself. So please make sure you follow all the criteria, follow our TAR UMT FAU to get to know more. Yes.
Oh yeah. If you guys want to see Daniel on blood donation campaign, or even me, or even Puisan, or even because we might be there to donate our blood. So if you guys want to see 3 of us, make sure you guys visit that blood donation campaign and to donate blood to someone who need not mosquitoes. Yes.
With a pin of blood, you can save 3 lives. That's the thing.
Okay.
Okay, this end our program. I'm Puisan.
I'm DJ Zhen.
And I'm Daniel from FAU.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming, Daniel.
Thank you.
See you guys in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.
TAR Radio, a voice with you around the campus.